Alright, everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. So, I've just come back from the gym, my first strength training session. Can you see the gains yet? Can you see the gains yet? I think so. Nah, it's yeah, it was really fun actually. Repeatedly picking things up and putting things down for about an hour. So it was quite good. So I've got a strength routine in place, and it's going to focus on pretty much the whole body, and I'll be looking to do that 3 times a week, 2 times a week, something like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to. I've done today. Today's Wednesday. I have Thursday and Friday off. See how I feel on Saturday, and if I feel all right come Saturday, I will go to the gym on Saturday, and then another 2, 3 days. See how I feel on the third day, and rinse and repeat until I am buff as a truck, looking to drive. So yeah, it's been a good day today. Had my hair cut this morning, had my beard trimmed and all that, looking very tray chic. Get the camera angle right so I can look thin as fuck. There we go. The funny thing is, the barber. I was waiting outside for the barber because he hadn't opened yet, and he said he didn't recognise me until I turned around. So I bet I look proper spelt from the back. So, well, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm all giddy because I've been weight training, and yeah, it's funny how when you do exercise, it does make you feel good, and it does make you feel like you want to do more things, and yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Um, so throughout the day, I think I've walked about 2.5 miles. I want to say something like that. I'll put the step count in the community tab post because it was a lot of like bitty walking. So I walked to the barber, I walked back home, walked to the gym, and then went around the shops for a bit. So yeah, it's bits and bobs throughout the day. One big thing is that I'm enjoying going out for food, not like McDonald's, Burger King, or whatever, but like actual like restaurants. And when I was, when I was at the start of my weight loss journey, I never really went out anyway. But I really tried to avoid anything that was not made by me. And now I feel like I can be a little bit more. I'd be a little bit more relaxed in terms of like going out for meals, but choosing the healthier options. So this place that I went to, it's like a bistro kind of place, and I had a few potatoes, some egg, no, 2 poached eggs, some bacon, some tomatoes, and some salsa verde. And the other options were like pancakes and cake in general, um, all sorts of stuff like that. Burgers and chips, that kind of thing. Um, so I felt like I made a pretty decent choice when it came to what I wanted to eat for lunch. And, a bit of protein with the egg, carbs with the potatoes, all that kind of stuff. Um, One thing that I didn't do is I didn't check my blood sugar before I left, which is, you know, naughty of me. I really should have done that because I'd eaten at around 11, just had some toast and some coffee, and then I went to the gym about an hour or so later. And what I really should have done was actually check my blood sugar at the gym when I got there, or uh, before I left, basically. So yeah, that was very naughty of me because I could feel a bit woozy, towards the end of my workout, and the workout itself was great. I spoke to one of the trainers in the gym, and he gave me like a list of exercises that I can do just to start myself off, basically. And then I think what I'll do is I'll start doing the research into other kind of things, just to see what I can incorporate into my routine. But I know I need to make sure that I rein myself in because I know what I'm like. I tend to go, if I'm really excited about something, I tend to go like really gung ho about it, and I know that I need to take a metered, measured approach. Have those rest days. Make sure that I'm focusing on form rather than weight. I think for each machine I was doing about 20 kilos, something like that. I've noticed that I'm quite weak in my shoulders. I was really struggling to lift. I was really struggling with the shoulder press. I think that's quite a common thing, apparently, the guy said, but that's by the by. So yeah, everything's about 20 kilos, something like that, which, multiply it by 2 basically, so about 45 pounds, something like that. Obviously, it's light, but that's what I'm starting off with. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's really, it's really fun, and I can't wait to do more, basically. And I'm so glad that I can. I've got somewhere to document my journey, and I've got so many people, privately and publicly, cheering me on, which is absolutely wonderful. And a bonus thing, when I went out this morning, I went out in like jeans and a jumper, and I was actually. Do you remember those jeans that I wore a while back, and they didn't come up to like my belly button? They actually only came up to the the gunt, the overhang. They couldn't go over the overhang. Well, I wore those jeans again today, and they went to my belly button, and so yeah, I'm getting these small victories pretty much daily now, and I can't get enough of them, and I know they're going to stop eventually, and you know, there's always going to be an end point, isn't there? But it's just wonderful. Um, and I think I found the root cause of what was making me depressed, and it's the fact that the second anniversary of my nan's passing is around the corner, basically in about 3 weeks or so. And yeah, that's kind of got me thinking about stuff, and it always makes me think about like my previous life, because the way I was living 2 years ago it was completely different to the way that I live now. I live a lot more freely, a lot more simply, and there's a lot less stress in my life, and that's probably the best thing, that I'm just I'm not not really stressed. Things are good, and there isn't really much for me to worry about. You know, just just taking care of myself from day to day. You know, and yeah, I am happy. I'm happy and depressed at the same time, and I think that is possible. um, so yeah, it's a complex thing, the mind, isn't it? And I'm just glad I can just share things with you guys and have a little chat here and there. And yeah, it's really wonderful. I'm sorry if I'm a bit hoarse. I think I'm dehydrated. I think I need to glug down a bit of the old H2O, bit of Asda's Prime mineral water. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, that's basically what happened today. Very happy. I feel like I could probably walk another few miles today, but I don't want to push it. Like I say, I do get a bit too like eager and gung ho. And another good thing is I'm back to my singing lessons tomorrow, so that'll be fun. My voice is a bit like, because I've still got a bit of a cough, which is going. Thankfully, it's a lot less. It's a lot less frequent than it was, and I think the exercise is actually helping because I'm getting like, I'm getting my breath going and getting the old endorphins in and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, that's me, and I shall see you all very soon. Okay, so take care and goodbye.